Managing labor effectively requires more than simply collecting punches and approving timesheets. Organizations need visibility into workforce activity as it happens, confidence that employees' time is accurate and payroll ready, and the ability to proactively identify issues before they impact productivity, labor costs, or employee pay. This time and labor management experience helps employees manage their time, gives managers the tools to respond quickly to workforce needs, and provides the visibility needed to make informed labor and payroll decisions. Let's start by taking a look at how employees collect and manage their time. Employees can record their time in a variety of ways, including through a mobile device, a web browser, or a range of time collection devices, from simple badge readers to biometric hardware. And for mobile punching, you can also establish geofencing rules to help ensure your employees are clocking in from the correct job site or work location. Right from the employee's dashboard, users have quick access to tools they use most often, including time collection, labor transfers, and timesheet review. As employees move throughout their day, they may need to transfer their time to a different department, cost center, or project. So here, employees can quickly identify where their time should be allocated. In addition to selecting a cost center, employees can also allocate their time to specific projects, providing greater visibility into where labor is being spent throughout the organization. So this helps managers and business leaders better understand project-related labor expenses while supporting more informed budgeting and resource planning decisions. Employees can also attach supporting documentation to their punches when needed, such as mileage records, completed work orders, or project-related documentation, helping provide additional context during the review and approval process. And to help ensure employees are paid accurately, the system proactively surfaces timekeeping exceptions that require attention. So in this example, this employee has a missing punch that needs to be reviewed. By selecting the notification, employees can review and correct the issue directly from their dashboard. These updates can follow an approval process before being reflected on the employee's timesheet, helping you maintain appropriate controls while reducing the need for manual follow-up and allowing employees to resolve issues quickly. Employees can also access their timesheet directly from here to review their recorded time and make sure everything is accurate before payroll processing. So here, employees can review all of their recorded time for the current pay period, and if a correction is needed, they can submit a timesheet change request directly from their timesheet. So timesheet change requests provide employees with a simple way to request additions or modifications to their recorded time. And once submitted, these requests can be routed through an approval process before being updated on the employee's timesheet. The system also allows an employee to track additional information, such as tips, mileage, and expense reimbursements. So in addition to managing their time, they may also need to submit business-related expenses for reimbursement. The expense management experience provides employees with a centralized place to create and track expense reports, submit supporting documentation, and monitor reimbursement activity throughout the approval process. And once approved, reimbursable expenses can flow directly into payroll, helping streamline processing while reducing the need for manual entry. Beyond managing their time and related expenses, employees also need visibility into their available time off and the ability to request time away from work when needed. So right from their dashboard, employees will have visibility into any upcoming time off and their available accrual balances, giving them the information they need to plan and manage future requests. Here, employees have quick visibility into their available time off balances and can quickly review accrual details. You can also support employee leave sharing programs by allowing employees to donate hours to a company accrual bank or directly to another employee when needed. Employees can also transfer available balances between accrual categories, providing additional flexibility while helping you support a variety of time-off policies. And employees can also initiate a time-off request right from here. So here we have a calendar displaying scheduled work days and upcoming time off, and other information that may impact an employee's request. This visibility helps employees make more informed time off decisions before submitting a request. So you can establish rules around how time off is requested, including accrual requirements, blackout periods, or limits on the number of employees who can be off on a given day. So to begin this request, we will simply select a day directly on this calendar. And in this example, the selected day has been identified as restricted based on your organization's time-off policies. And for additional context, employees can switch to the team view. So here, employees can see other team members who are already scheduled to be out and use that information to help determine whether they would like to proceed with their request. So now employees can request a full day, partial day, or a multi-day event depending on their needs. And additional comments can also be included as part of this request if needed. And if a request conflicts with your company's time-off policy, the system will notify the employee and identify the restriction before the request is submitted. In this case, we will submit the request so that we can see how it moves through the approval process. And once submitted, the request is routed to the appropriate manager for review and approval. Now let's shift perspectives and take a look at how managers can respond to employee requests, monitor attendance activity, and maintain visibility into their team's workforce needs. One of the most common manager responsibilities is reviewing employee time-off requests. The time-off calendar provides managers with visibility into scheduled absences, pending requests, and upcoming time-off activity across their team. Managers can view this information by month, by week, or by year, helping them evaluate requests and understand potential impacts before making an approval decision. In this example, we can see the request submitted earlier by our employee. Because this calendar also provides visibility into other employees who are already scheduled to be out, managers can make more informed decisions based on team availability and operational needs. Now, you can also establish multiple levels of approval based on your business requirements, and once approved, the employee is notified of the decision and the approved time off can be added to their calendar. Now, in addition to managing employee requests, managers may also need visibility into attendance activity across their team. So managers can configure dashboards that surface the metrics and insights most relevant to their role, helping them monitor workforce activity and identify trends that may require attention. Using the attendance board, managers can quickly see who is currently in or out throughout the day. And because punch activity is reflected in real time, managers have immediate visibility into employee attendance regardless of whether time was collected through a mobile device, time clock, or web browser. This dashboard can also highlight attendance concerns and exceptions, helping managers identify potential issues early and take appropriate action when needed. Now, this solution can also help you manage your attendance policy by tracking attendance occurrences or points, helping support consistent policy administration across your workforce. While attendance visibility helps managers understand what's happening across their team today, labor reporting helps identify trends that impact productivity, workforce planning, and labor costs over time. Managers need more than visibility into workforce activity. They also need insights into the labor trends that help drive informed staffing and operational decisions. Your dashboards can be tailored to highlight the metrics most important to your organization, helping managers focus on the information that requires action. So earlier, we saw how employees could allocate their time to projects as they worked, and that information now feeds directly into the project budget reporting, giving managers visibility into project labor costs, budget utilization, and overall project performance in real time. So projects can be managed using budget targets, allowing managers to monitor spending against planned project costs and identifying potential budget concerns before they become a larger issue. Projects can also be managed using labor hour targets, helping organizations understand how many hours have been consumed and how many remain available, and whether projects are progressing as expected. So, in addition to project-related labor costs, organizations also need visibility into broader workforce expenses that can significantly impact the business. So the Overtime Trends report helps managers quickly identify whether overtime is an isolated occurrence or a recurring pattern that may require further investigation. And rather than reacting to overtime after it occurs, managers can proactively identify employees who are approaching overtime thresholds and take action before additional labor costs are incurred. So this visibility helps managers make more informed staffing decisions while helping control unnecessary overtime expenses. Now, you can also establish overtime approval processes and scheduling rules to help prevent employees from being scheduled into unnecessary overtime situations. Understanding where overtime is occurring is just as important as understanding how much overtime is being accumulated across the organization. So these reports help identify which departments or cost centers are generating overtime so managers can better understand and control overtime-related labor costs. And managers can also identify which employees are contributing to those overtime hours, helping determine whether the issue is isolated to a specific employee or reflects a broader workforce trend. And by drilling directly into a chart, managers can quickly move from a high-level trend to the underlying details driving the data. Here we can see the employees contributing to those overtime hours, helping managers identify opportunities to rebalance workloads, adjust staffing levels, or address potential scheduling concerns. And reports can be filtered and personalized to help managers answer specific business questions, then saved, exported, or shared with others across the organization as needed. They can also be scheduled for automatic delivery, helping ensure managers and executives have access to key labor metrics without requiring manual report generation. In addition to the dashboard reports that we're reviewing today, you'll also have access to a library of pre-built reports that can be customized to support your specific business needs. You can also create reports from scratch to address any additional reporting requirements. So beyond monitoring labor trends and workforce activity, managers also need tools to efficiently manage employee time throughout the workday. For managers overseeing large teams or frontline workforces, recording time for multiple employees at once can be an important part of workforce management. The group punch experience is designed to simplify these activities by allowing managers to quickly perform timekeeping actions for multiple employees from a single location. So from here, managers can punch employees in or out, or even transfer multiple employees to a different cost center or project assignment, all in a single action. So this helps streamline workforce management while ensuring employees' time is recorded accurately and consistently across your organization. Managers can also create groups on the fly, making it easy to support temporary crews, project teams, or employees working on a shared assignment. And because this experience is fully optimized for mobile devices, managers can perform these actions wherever work is happening, whether that's on the manufacturing floor, in a warehouse, on a job site, or across multiple locations. Managers also have quick access to common employee actions directly from many of the timekeeping tools that they use throughout the day. From here, they can review a current timesheet, update schedules, or submit a time-off request on behalf of an employee when additional support is needed. And in addition to managing day-to-day workforce activity, managers also play an important role in helping ensure employees' time is accurate and ready for payroll processing. So this time processing dashboard brings together the tools managers use to review exceptions, address outstanding issues, and prepare employees for payroll. So as managers prepare for timesheet approvals, the Timesheet Tasks widget provides visibility into items that may require attention before time can be finalized. So this includes any open issues such as missing punches, pending time-off requests, timesheet change requests, and other outstanding items that require review before payroll processing. So by surfacing these items into a single location, managers can quickly identify and resolve issues before moving forward with the approval process. So in this case, we can see that we have one employee who has an incomplete time entry that requires attention before payroll processing. So managers can review and address these issues directly from here, helping ensure employees' time is accurate before moving forward with approvals. So in addition to highlighting open issues, this dashboard also provides visibility into the timesheets that are awaiting our approval. So let's move forward with approving these timesheets. So as part of the approval process, the system performs additional validation checks to help ensure employees' time is complete before it moves forward. So in this case, the system has identified an incomplete time entry and prevented this timesheet from being approved. So this additional layer of validation helps ensure potential issues are identified before they impact payroll processing. For now, we'll leave this issue unresolved. While managers play an important role in reviewing employee time, payroll administrators are often responsible for monitoring outstanding issues, managing approvals, and preparing employee time for payroll. From here, payroll administrators have quick access to the tools needed to review employee time and prepare payroll. The time processing experience serves as a centralized workspace for payroll preparation, bringing together approvals, open issues, and other activities requiring attention before payroll can be finalized. So from here, payroll administrators can quickly identify and address the items that may impact payroll readiness. So here we have visibility into items such as missing punches, pending time-off requests, unapproved timesheets, timesheet corrections, retro pay adjustments, and expense reports. Earlier, we saw that one employee still had an unresolved missing punch and an unapproved timesheet. So those items are now surfaced here so that they can be addressed before payroll processing begins. And if action is still required from a manager, reminders can be sent directly from within this workspace to help keep the payroll preparation process moving forward. In this case, we'll go ahead and resolve the issue directly. And any changes that are made are captured within an audit history, providing visibility into who made the change, when it occurred, and what information was updated. We can also open the timesheet to review the details before approving it, or we can simply approve it directly from within this workspace. And keep in mind that as changes are made, timesheets are continuously reprocessed in the background, ensuring calculations such as overtime, rounding rules, and shift differentials remain up to date throughout the payroll preparation process. And once issues have been resolved and employee time has been reviewed, the pay period can be locked to prevent further modifications before payroll processing. If additional changes are required, authorized users can unlock the pay period and make the necessary updates. So at this point, employee time is finalized and ready to move into payroll. Organizations using our payroll solution can move directly into payroll processing, where employee time is automatically synced for review and finalization. And organizations using a third-party payroll provider can create a payroll interface file to export employee time for external payroll processing. So whether you're managing employee time, monitoring labor costs, preparing payroll, or analyzing workforce trends, this solution provides the tools and insights needed to make more informed workforce decisions.